Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell from the title of this video, this is going to be a wrap up of Module 1 for 3rd grade math, Eureka Math, okay? So before I get into it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and hit the little bell next to the subscription button, so that you can continue to get these videos, okay? Alright, so again, this is just going to be wrapping up Module 1. And so, in 3rd grade Module 1, the two main takeaways from Module 1 is the properties of multiplication and division and word problems with units for 2 through 5 and 10. And when I say units from 2 to 5 and 10, that means they would be multiplying in the word problems with multiplication facts from 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10. All right, so they need to know those facts. So that's pretty much all that is. Knowing those facts and being able to recognize that you have to do that operation, which is multiplication, in that word problem. That's all that it is. So I'm not even going to really go over that because the bottom line is they just need to know the facts. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 10s. Okay? So if you are not having them to practice their multiplication facts or study their multiplication facts or something where they are working on multiplication facts at home, please do that. You need to do that like right now, like yesterday, okay? Because 3rd grade ELG is a lot of word problems with multiplication and division. And not just multiplication and division. They may have to multiply and add. They may have to subtract and multiply. They may, whatever two functions, they may have to do it in the same problem. And if they do not know those facts, then they will struggle, okay? They will struggle. And they will spend a lot of time trying to do strategies to multiply. I don't want them to get stuck on the easy problems because they can't multiply. All right, so please, please, please do that, okay? I will put a link in the description box below. I've already made a video about multiplication strategies, okay? So check out that video, but please make sure they are learning those facts. If their teacher isn't having them do it at school, it's your job to have them do it at home. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to talk about today, specifically in this video, are the properties of multiplication and division. Okay? So the properties that they are learning are, and I wrote them down, make sure I say the right ones: commutative property, distributive property, and associative property. Those are the three properties, and I will put a couple links to some sites you can go on, or to just like a poster that explains exactly what each one of those things are. Okay, so I'll drop that below. All right, so let's go ahead and get on into it. So the commutative property, that simply is no matter which factors you have, okay, if they are switched around, whatever they are, the product will still be the same. So 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 times 2 is 10. Okay? Either way. That goes the same for addition as well. All right? So that is the commutative property. And I think I've talked about that very briefly in another video. Placement of the factors is not important because the product stays the same. Okay? The associative property, okay? The associative property, we're confused, okay? If I have 2 times 5 times 4, we have 2 times 5 times 4 equals 40, okay? Now this is what they'll see new now. They'll see these parentheses. The problem will be set up like that. 2 times 5 times 4 equals 40. Okay? That is the same as 2 times 5 times 4 equals 40 with the parentheses here. Okay? It is the same. All right. You can multiply these numbers and get 20. 2 times 20 is 40. You can multiply 2 times 5 and get 10. 10 times 4 is 40. So either way is the same. All right. So I haven't changed the placement of the numbers. I've only changed the parentheses. Okay. And as we all know from PEDMUS, which your kids don't know this, you multiply what is in the parentheses first. Okay. So that is the, which one is that? Associative property. Okay. Now, the distributive property. Distribute means that I'm going to take this one number and multiply it times each number inside of the parentheses. So if we have 2 times 5 plus 4, okay? So in the center of your parentheses, you will have a plus sign. So 2 times 5 plus 4, okay? So here I'm going to distribute 2 times 5 equals 10. And then I'm going to distribute that 2 again to the second number. 2 times 4 equals 8. 10 plus 8 equals 18. Okay? So that's pretty much all it is. It doesn't matter what the numbers are. So if I change this to 4 plus 6, then I'll have 2 times 4 and 2 times 6. 2 times 4 and 2 times 6, so 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 6 is 12. 8 plus 12 equals 20. Okay? And that is the distributive property. So, again, all 3 of those properties they need to know, and they will be expected to use those properties in isolation and in a word problem. Okay? So, that's pretty much the wrap up, the takeaway from Module 2 for Module 2, not Module, from Module 1, Eureka Math for 3rd grade, okay? Those 3 properties, again, commutative, distributive, associative, and then the last thing is the word problems with the units from 2 to 5, and then 10, okay? All right, friends, if you have any questions, comments, please make sure you go ahead and comment that below. And I will be uploading another video soon. All right, see y'all.